So there's a brand new update for Marvel's Avengers, and it is out now for the Xbox, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and of course PC. And ultimately what it is their content drop for July. Ultimately their last content drop before their big content drop, because as you all know, August is the month of the Black Panther DLC. So that's what we're going to be diving into in this video, with what this new update actually consists of and whether or not it's worth it, because the content drop for July states by the official Play Avenger Twitter account, dive into our most challenging mission to date against the Super Adaptoid. What it says, and as you'll probably be able to see on screen, is Omega level threat family reunion, multiplayer mega hives, permanent multiple of the same hero in strike teams, and more. Now the big, I guess, key thing with this update is the permanent ability now to play as the same hero. We all know that was such a popular feature, and it's safe to say with the Black Panther DLC right around the corner, should you be able to play as multiple Black Panthers, it's just going to make, I guess, a really interesting gameplay experience, which is going to be going down in a good way. Now, what is interesting is they did state the new features specifically in the blog, so I'll go ahead and actually read out what it says. So the Omega level threat family reunion, it states it is time to revisit the fight against the Super Adaptoid from the taking aim operation. Now, Omega level threat missions require 4 full players strike teams at power levels 145 plus, although power level 150 is recommended. And though players can run them as many times as they'd like to, Omega level threats award the highest end gear for success once per week per account. Now I do just want to touch up on the issue that a lot of people have been experiencing with what gears are being dropped. Now they have stated they are aware of the situation and that they will be going ahead and investigating. I also just want to mention, because I completely forgot to state the fact on how big this update is. Now for Xbox, I believe it's around 5.1 gigabytes. Now there are people that would probably see bigger. I think on PlayStation 5 it's only like 1.5 or 6 gigabytes, but let me know what it is for you in the comment section below, and let me know what console you are on as well. Now with the multiplayer mega hives, of course this is a big thing because it now allows multiplayer in addition to single player. It states that the exotic reward will now only be hive mind gear, and completing the mission chain each week will grant you 2 hive mind pieces. Now one will be focused on the melee / ranged, and the other is focused more on the defense and the heroics. And players who also fall in and basically have no heroes left can also speculate the remaining plays in the strike team, which I think is a nice feature. Again, it's not like you're just sitting there or you're just completely getting thrown out and you got to do it all over again. I think maybe spectating is going to be quite interesting, especially when you are definitely playing with your buddies as well. I think that'll be pretty cool. Now you got the permanent temporal assault. It says, due to further tampering by aim, the ability to play multiple of the same hero is matchmaking, and in strike teams is now permanent. We can't wait to see how you take on the Omega level threat, family reunion, and multiplayer mega hives, with new hero combinations as well, which are now available. And they did also state thank you for your feedback after that. So again, it is good to know that, okay, we are approaching that 1-year anniversary for the game, and it is safe to say you can definitely for sure see a significant difference as opposed to when the game launched. And in fact, now when you look at how many layers have been added to the game since it's been launched, you kind of realize how much it was lacking at the time of launch, and how ultimately that was just the reason for that incredible rocky start, and probably why the game pretty much has put a bad taste in majority of people's mouths. It's just a matter of them coming back, hence why this Black Panther DLC is ultimately the make it or break it in some sort of way. Now with the priority mission changes, they did say we are moving the low level priority mission and raising the power level of the high level one to 140, and the challenge rating for the priority mission cannot be changed. So completing the priority mission will grant players a guaranteed exotic on a weekly basis. Now, one thing with bundles as well, they did say that there are a variety of bundles that are available in the marketplace on July 29th, one thing they did actually state is the new Endgame Iron Man bundle. It says, I am Iron Man bundle, you get Iron Man's Marvel Studios Avengers Endgame outfit, Don't Get Too Close takedown, the Jarvis emote, and the 007 nameplate, sorry. Now, with the Reassemble campaign and the Avengers initiative, what it says is, to tame a Titan, which is the elite version by the way, is now visible on the war table. When the Supreme mission chain requires it to move forward, you can basically just see that. And then it says the lives counter in Mega Hives is removed, and it has then been replaced by the ability to use all of your heroes who are at the appropriate level. In the Abomination and Taskmaster villain sectors, the Adaptoid no longer spawns in the ceiling. I know that's a big problem, in fact, that some of you guys have definitely been facing, and of course it just makes it completely difficult to reach. Enemies now spawn incorrectly as well in the last Avengers Standing and Forest Hive, and really the last remaining bullet points were again just kind of like bugs that have been rectified. So what do you think on this new update? Like I said, this is the final update before that really big update, which we know is a Black Panther DLC. Like I said a couple of minutes ago, when you go back and you take a look at how the game was, for example, in September last year to where we are now, you realize how much it was lacking. And I know, I guess put it this way, you probably still feel very skeptical on certain aspects with this game, because sure, there is still a long way to go to really be able to ultimately like rekindle the excitement for the game, and also just when you play the game have a reason to keep going back. Like there's still so much that needs to be done between now and being in that position, but I do believe that had you have been somebody who never played the game at all and you jump into it now, but you'll probably find it to be a whole lot more fun as opposed to us guys who purchased the game back in September and were playing since then, who just realized and experienced how rocky the game was. And I mean, a lot of people quit, a lot of people just gave up with the game and just thought it's not actually worth their time, but I guess it is what it is. Guys, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below, and that's going to wrap up this video here. Now I just want to quickly mention, if you missed any of the previous videos, go ahead and check them out, they'll probably be on screen right now. But first of all, we've done a video that says that Marvel's Avengers Black Panther DLC is not what fans are expecting. I highly recommend you guys go and check that out if you haven't already, because from the way we're expecting T'Challa to be in this DLC is way above, I think, what people actually expected, and it's not for a bad way as well. I think it comes down to like your personal preference, but definitely go ahead and check out that video just to find out a bit more insight on the DLC. But guys, I'll see you in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and until the next one, adios amigos.